December estate auction includes a wide variety of books that span languages, genres, and centuries, from Swedish to Spanish, from history to fiction, from the 18th to the 21st century. There are books about the Civil War, many comic book art portfolios, and several lots of fantasy, horror, and science fiction books, including titles from Arkham House and Subterranean Press. I'd like to draw your attention to this lot in our December estate auction, A Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. Toole was incredibly gifted. He graduated high school at the age of 16. He became an incredibly young professor, one of the youngest in Hunter College's history, at the age of 22. He went to Columbia University, and he wrote this book when he was still in his 20s. A Confederacy of Dunces won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction in 1981, and it was on the BBC's list of the 100 most inspiring novels. Unfortunately, Toole struggled to get A Confederacy of Dunces published, and after his death in 1969, his mother worked to get it published on behalf of her son. She went to the writer and professor Walker Percy, and eventually the book was published in 1980, so 11 years after his death. A Confederacy of Dunces has a foreword by Walker Percy, and our copy has his signature on the title page. This book is a comedic novel set in New Orleans, and Walker Percy is also a New Orleans-based writer, just like Toole. But he also has ties to this area. He went to UNC Chapel Hill and he received his bachelor's. And when LSU published this book, they had a print run in mind, but early reviews for the book were so positive they decided to do a second print run, and they made that decision before publication. So our copy is part of that second print run. You can find this book and many others in our December estate auction on December 14th. Happy bidding!